Alright, so the market is losing momentum today and we are seeing bearish reactions in the indices, especially in technology stocks. So in this video, we are gonna do a detailed analysis of the market looking at SPY, QQQ, Tesla, Nvidia, and more. Always in a straightforward and professional manner, following the technical evidence and of course, working with strategy. This is the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. Welcome to another video. Now, as we can see here, SPY is materializing a bearish reaction today. That could be the start of a possible correction ahead, all right? Because we see a bearish reaction. It is a small bearish candlestick pattern. We are clearly losing momentum over here. And if we see a top signal, we could easily correct to our next support levels. Nathan, would that reverse the bullish bias? No, but we could see a sharper correction to the 586 or maybe even to the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart over here. So any pullback over here could be quite sharp and quite intense, because even if we drop to the 586 again, we are talking about a drop of roughly 2%, and that's a lot considering we are talking about the SPY ETF. All right, so let's be careful around this possible top signal. The QQQ is also showing a possible top signal today. Today's candle has a name, all right? It is a classic hanging man candlestick pattern. And this could be applicable to the SPY ETF as well, but it is better seen on the QQQ ETF because we see a body, a bearish body, and a long shadow or a relatively long shadow below the candlestick's body over here, materializing a hanging man candlestick pattern. Trading literature suggests that this is a top signal more often than not, all right? However, Thomas Bukowski's studies revealed that this pattern over here, in fact, it is a bullish continuation pattern more often than not. I believe 59% of the time, if I recall correctly. Therefore, more often than not, a hanging man candlestick pattern is a bullish continuation candle pattern. And this is quite understandable because guys, now pay attention, every single hanging man candlestick pattern is just a short-term pullback when we analyze a smaller time frame, like the 1-hour chart, for instance, over here. We see that QQQ is still in a bull trend. The uptrend still persists. Now, we see a pullback approaching the moving average over here, and right now we are bouncing again. Since it is a bull trend, odds are that we're gonna continue the bullish bias because a bull trend is made of higher highs, higher lows, all right? Right now we see pullback approaching to a support level, and if we see the QQQ breaking today's high, it is gonna just trigger another bullish pivot point on the 1-hour chart. Therefore, this is why 59% of the time, according to Thomas Bukowski's studies, this hanging man candlestick pattern is more often than not a bullish continuation candle pattern. All right, now Nathan, what if we lose this candle's low? Then we're gonna trigger a possible pullback to the $500 area, especially because when we look at the 1-hour chart, if we see the QQQ losing today's low without breaking its high, we're gonna materialize a bearish pivot point on the 1-hour chart, all right? What's more, we're gonna lose the 21-hour EMA over here, materializing a crystal clear short-term reversal chart structure on the 1-hour chart, suggesting a pullback on the daily chart. It is a quite simple situation, but this mechanics is very important for you to understand in order to build your strategies, all right? Always use a multiple time frame analysis. Understand what every single candlestick has to tell you, because this is how we develop our strategies, all right? Now, Nvidia, on the other hand, Nvidia is losing yesterday's low. I'm so sorry. Friday's low. Yesterday was Sunday, all right? So it is losing Friday's low. However, we are approaching a very important support level, 144, the previous top level. Nvidia does that, all right? It simply does that. Last time we saw the breakout of a previous top level around the 130 over here, we retested this top level over here as a support level after the breakout, after the upward breakout. Therefore, we did an upward breakout of the 144. Now we are retesting this key point again as a support level. That's so Nvidia, all right? It is a technical movement, nothing surprising, but if we lose the 144, I agree that it could be a quite frustrating scenario for our stocks, and we could see a sharper correction ahead. So far, there is no clear top signal triggered. We don't see any meaningful top signal on the weekly chart as well, so the bullish bias is still intact. Of course, we could easily correct all the way down to the 21-day EMA over here, and still the bullish bias would persist. But we would need to see a crystal clear bullish reaction above the support area as soon as possible, all right? Otherwise, we could reverse the midterm trend observed on the daily chart, suggesting a sharper correction on the weekly chart, all right? So for now, let's pay attention to our support levels. Tesla, on the other hand, it is exploding $350 right now. That's very, very impressive. Going up 9% today. 9% today. All right, it is a very incredible movement. We are clearly leaving all of our previous resistance levels behind. They are supposed to work as support levels if we see a crystal clear bearish reaction suggesting a sharper correction ahead, but so far not a single bearish reaction is observed over here. In theory, Tesla is seeking the next resistance level, $384. All right, which is a secondary resistance level. The optimal target of this bullish move is the all-time high, $414. This green line up here, all right? So far, so good. The situation is under control. We are maintaining the bullish bias. There is not a single bearish reaction. There is not a single top signal. There is not a single bearish reaction, not even on the 1-hour chart, all right? Unlike Nvidia, which is trying to materialize a bearish reversal on the 1-hour chart, Tesla is still incredibly bullish. As far as I know, pullbacks are opportunities to buy. Of course, if we see a pullback ahead, right? So far, no technical evidence. Now, AMD is still in bearish territory. We are still dropping, making lower highs, lower lows. If you ask me, we are gonna retest this purple trend line over here, which connects the previous bottom levels since October 2022. Oh, and guys, before I forget about it, applications for the Finance Hydra VIP Mentorship program open this Wednesday, this week, all right? I will study your case, analyze your investments, your trades, and your profile. I'm gonna teach you trading and risk management techniques that will make all the difference in your life. We're gonna have weekly meetings together. I'm gonna give you ongoing support through the entire week, through the entire program, and together, you and I, we're gonna develop the perfect trading plan for you. To find out more, just check out our website and leave your email address with us so we can let you know when registration opens, all right? So just take a look at our website, link in the video's description. Now, as we can see here, AMD is maintaining the bullish bias. Okay, great. If we break the 21-day EMA, that could be a crystal clear bullish reversal signal, but so far, there is no meaningful bullish reaction yet. Palantir going up more than 3%. That's fantastic. We are trading around $60 right now, all right? As far as I know, any pullback to the 21-day EMA or maybe even to the $45 could be just a harmless pullback, and of course, another buying opportunity near a support level, because the risk reward ratio will be very good around the support level. Therefore, any pullback could be just another buying opportunity. But I do agree that a pullback to the $45 could be pretty annoying, because we are talking about a 25% drop right now, a $15 drop. So it would be very, very annoying if you buy near a top level. This is why I always tell you guys, buy near support levels, sell near top levels, because the risk reward ratio is better at support levels, and of course the odds will be in your favor. This is how we work with strategy over here. So far, I don't see any new opportunity in Palantir. It is not a long, it is not a short as well. For the Christ's sake, this is not a short. It is incredibly bullish, but if we see pullback, all right, it could be another buy again, all right? This is how we proceed in this situation. The weekly chart looks quite impressive. We finally broke the all-time high resistance line over here, and we are still going up. There is not a single bearish signal, not a single top signal yet. Nathan, what if this candle is a doji? Well, it could be, but last Thursday, we also saw a doji over here, which wasn't even triggered, all right? So this is why I always tell you guys, wait for the pattern to materialize, wait for the pattern to get triggered in order to build your strategies properly with technical confirmation. This is the main difference between traders and gamblers, all right? Gamblers trade without confirmation. Traders wait for confirmation, even if this confirmation sacrifices part of their gains, all right? This is how we work over here in the Finance Hydra channel, because we don't want to be those guys who buy the very bottom and sell the very, very top. We are not gonna be those guys. Never. You are not gonna be either. Trust me, you won't. I tried. You are not gonna do that, because if you work without a crystal clear trading plan, without confirmation, well, odds will be totally against you. You're gonna be just another gambler in this market. So let's always work with strategy. Now, Sofi, you guys are worried about Sofi, guys. Incredibly bullish. Do we see a top signal? No. What if we see a top signal? It could correct to the 21-day EMA again, and that's it. Nathan, what could possibly be a top signal for you here in this situation? Well, for example, if we see a bearish candlestick pattern tomorrow closing below today's low, it could be a top signal suggesting a pullback, not a reversal, but a pullback to our support levels. Then we'll see if Sofi will be a buy or not. And even if we see a top signal, I wouldn't advise shorting in this scenario, because we are nowhere near any resistance level. You're gonna trade against the trend, and I'm not so sure if the risk reward ratio is worth it in this circumstance, all right? So far, is still very bullish, period. Super microcomputer, you guys are also very worried about super microcomputer, guys. This one could offer us another very nice opportunity, because we are near a support level, all right? I know the trend is bearish. If you want to buy it, be aware, because you would go against the trend, all right? So the odds would be against you. So the risk reward ratio must be very, very, very good in order for you to do such a trade. Right now, we are trying to react, but there is no meaningful bottom signal here yet. Today, we are dropping. Yesterday again, I'm so sorry. Last Friday, we also dropped it over here, so there is no meaningful bottom signal, but we are trying to react, all right? We are trying to. If we see a bottom signal, it could jump again to the 21-day EMA, or maybe to close this gap near the $47, all right? I do agree, it is quite tempting, because a jump to the $47 represents 100%, all right? So it is quite crazy. It is quite risky as well. So be aware of this, please. Be aware of the risks. This company is extremely bearish, all right? It is just collapsing. It is melting. It is on the verge of getting delisted over here. So be aware. All right, of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day in this channel. So if you are still not a subscriber, well, subscribe, because I'm here every single day keeping you guys updated on SPY, QQQ, Tesla, Nvidia, and much more. Click the like button to support me as well. Join the Finance Hydra VIP Mentorship program. Places are limited, all right? So just join us over there very quickly. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.